So it's still like a little puffy and swollen. Look at all these veins here. But the headache's gone and I can breathe again. And I'm not tired. Well, I mean, I'm tired from the allergy stuff. I'm histamined out of my mind right now, but can't stop the work. Okay, the one-eyed man. I don't think there's actually a one-eyed character, but you can, of course, extrapolate it to mean characters who only see half the picture. You can take it to mean the green slugs things that's like, you know, blurring people's visions. You can take that to mean all the different factions and how they're interacting with each other. So yeah. Lotus pose. I don't know. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this wardrobe, man. I wonder. I mean, these all have to. This is all from the costume department, right? This is all the wardrobe. I have to imagine each and every one of these, or almost all of these, were something that she wore in a previous episode or in a previous scene or something. I'm not going to go back and like do it, but you know, the costume department has all these, so I'm assuming she wore them, every single one of them beforehand, or most of them. Final moments of desperation. Earther attacking. Ship me load. Ship me load. I don't think my guy makes mistakes. Marcos Inaros. I don't think he makes mistakes. Sorry, Marco Inaros. Marcos. They're gonna kill all me loda.
By the UN. These actions.
Fred, look at that.
Armistice
Doesn't change what we still need to.
This is really cool. If you remember, I can't remember his name. The other guy handed in his resignation earlier. I can't remember, season 1 or something like that. Shortly around when she finds Kotyar, the guy's like, I can't do this anymore. And that's kind of reminded me of that. And that speaks to what her husband was saying. She kind of lost her way a little bit. Fred Johnson! I like seeing Fred again. Fred looks fucking cool.
Welcome to Medina Station.
It's good to see you.
Oh!
You promised to hold your temper.
I did.
What?
It's a baka for Mama. You sold us out. You gave Marco's location to the Earthers and got dozens of innocent Belters killed.
Marco rigged that
Fred
shit to blow and kill
Johnson.
everyone. He set us up.
And you took the bait, blinded by your self-imposed dependence on.
What? My guy didn't make a mistake. Fred Johnson did his thing. So, okay. What? Fuck.
Without me, I quit.
Oh, drummer.
That's a fucking rapid fire conversation. Okay, I gotta think about that. Will we ever hear from... Because we see Fred Johnson here. Will we ever see Anderson Dawes and the scientist that he stole again? Or is that just completely like, forget about that? So, Fred has... I'm just trying to think through everything that happened there. I don't really have like much to add. I just gotta wrap my head around all the like... A lot of character growth just happened there, or change just happened there. Drummer and Ashford see side to side on that call. Maybe they did earlier, but Drummer's like, sorry, Ashford says she made the right call. You weren't there. Fred felt slighted that they let him go. They say that Fred didn't see the larger picture because he wasn't in the room. He didn't recognize that what Drummer had said earlier was, if they voted to kill him there, it would have split up the factions because 2 of them didn't want him to die. Marcos leaked that to them. They were going to mount an assault. Off screen, Fred told them to not mount the assault. He instead leaked that to the UN knowing it was a trap so that he could get them out of the ring so that the belt takes control. Okay, got it. Okay, it's a lot. That's a pretty cold move from Fred too, to knowingly kill his own belters and Marines in order to achieve this other goal. I'm not saying it was right or wrong, right? Like the bigger picture, whatever that they're working towards, but he had distanced himself from Earth, but he was still trying to keep everybody alive and safe and united, right? Like when he was meeting with Anderson Dawes and Holden and Naomi, and they were all surrounded by the Belters, like in that sort of verbal sparring match, talking about the missiles, I think. Fred was very much, we need to stay on the good side of Earth and keep the peace and do all that. And this is very much like, fuck Earth. He's got his hood up. That's that's crazy. Oh. Dude, this is pretty cool. I went back a little bit. Look at the mixer on his little tablet. The top one goes up with his voice, and the bottom one goes up with Naomi's voice. It's like a little minor thing, but it's pretty cool.
Not deaf. God damn it.
You're doing all you can.
Nobody stands a chance without you.
Yeah. Well, at least tell me your plans work.
Like the top one,
building a
Naomi
cable
starts
in
talking
the
at the bottom.
gantry.
That's so cool.
I'm finishing the...
That's a cool shot to close out that whole scene. How off axis this camera is from like Slug's point of view, but from way back. It used to be slightly eye level or like below looking up on the right, and now it's way perched up on the right to close it out. You see the dead people there and how alone he is.
Holden?
Get him off me! Get him off me! Get him off me! Hey. Easy. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. Easy.
When he injects him. Fuck. Probably can't see, but he has the same routine.
I'm just sending a message to the rest of them. Make sure they don't keep coming.
Propylpiperidine, stereoisomers, benzophenols, trace levels of copper, chromite, automated backup laboratory.
Immunity has something to do with your multi-parent genetics, but that still doesn't help us.
There has to be something we're missing.
I guess I didn't think about that. I still think it's the patch, though.
Up there, without these slugs fooling us.
That's true.
Not. The land and the blind, the one-eyed man is king.
Okay.
What's the rush?
Got a job.
I got a job interview.
Oh. You didn't mention anything like...
Yeah, but I didn't say anything because I didn't want to ruin any of this.
You're not ruining anything.
Aww.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks for being cool about it.
Morning breath kiss? Ugh.
How about we do waffles tonight?
Also, this thing reminded me of it too. The background when it shows this stuff, they're not terraforming anymore. Like Mars was terraforming and military, and they're kind of not doing either of those things. Forgot to mention that.
If easy money isn't your thing, three-way split's better than four, so.
No. I killed the bus driver. If it gets below here, ship integrity at risk. Atmospheric drag. Also, I think that's cool, too. I love the science. The atmospheric drag, like dirty air, thick, clean air, thicker air, whatever, is actually a thing. Because I'm sorry, I don't know if you guys know this, but a TIE fighter wouldn't actually work too well in atmosphere. Those ships can fly out in space, but in the atmosphere, they wouldn't fly so well. Whereas here, they actually account for it.
Forget you're the reason we're down here.
Ooh.
What? What happened?
I think someone walked away. That way.
Amos. Yeah, but why, though? I'm not sure why they're walking away. Does he just want to die?
Listen to me. Step back. Jesus!
Oh!
Stop!
Okay. Wasn't expecting that.
It's alright. It's alright.
Oof.
Can't lose you.
Yeah, somebody else said that same line to him, I think an episode ago. And that kind of shook him the same way.
I've been
I'm like a politician.
No, I'm just old.
I'm just old.
Age changes you in ways you don't expect. I'm going to hunt down Marco and kill him.
Interesting way to start a future of peace.
What?
The more Marco lives, the more followers he will recruit, and the more our nation and our peace will be at risk.
Ashford and Drummer? Bounty
I
hunters?
also that I am eager to see his
Maybe?
pretty face float. The job is yours. If you want it.
I still like them. I like them. Bounty hunters? Belter bounty hunters? Charlie's cheating. Charlie,
drink?
bit my finger,
I'm
Charlie.
good, thank you.
Take this job. I'll make enough money to leave.
Leave. And go where?
One final
Ring.
job.
New worlds. Colony ships are lining up all ready to go through. After this job, I can buy my whole family.
This guy's
a place
dead.
On board one of them. The moment they discovered those new worlds,
I didn't think
I
of...
wasn't smart enough to be on the terraforming.
Isai, they want you to read to them tonight.
Yeah, this dude's dead. Seeing his family, humanizing him. Read to the loving kids. One last job. Rest in
If
peace.
you want out, just say so. You don't owe me anything anymore.
I didn't think about that with the terraforming stuff. I just remembered, MTA cancels terraforming stuff. But I didn't think about, oh yeah, they could just move to habitable planets further out there.
Nervous saying how we go out.
That's all I ever wanted.
Wow. Mertree.
What if it's not your blood? What if your blood is normal, but it's your vitreous humor that isn't?
My what?
Your eye fluid.
What can we do to find out?
Your eye fluid. You got LASIK years ago, and that changed it. Oh, fuck that,
This is
dude.
the only way.
We only need a little fluid to analyze. Just don't go in too far.
Good safety tip.
This is Dead Space 2. I don't like this. I don't like this.
Alright, I got some. Total protein 1580 with trace dysplastic metabolites. What? What's so funny?
Ah, the dysplastic metab.
Well,
Oh.
nothing is really abnormal, but
I already knew that.
You.
Those irradiated on
That's it?
arrows, so full of alkocytals.
You're so close. You're so close.
Thanks.
no, I don't want your hand. You have a medication board.
Yeah, I've got to take regular injections.
The anti-cancer meds are what is killing the organisms.
That's what's making me immune?
It has to be the abnormality we're looking for.
Do you Operations commence.
Peaceful garden. Or a wall. It's a wall. Oh, these are the people that all died.
Anyone dies in the line of duty.
Just gonna read off script, hopefully.
Shows you.
Yeah, so this is totally off
But I
the
don't know why.
script thing.
Only you. My son Chernobyl was a Marine.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about him.
So know that I am to blame.
Dude, I like this
And
speech.
I understand how all of you feel.
Making me feel some type of way. In between her 12 cigarettes a day, she's a damn good actress.
Want to grab a beer, sit down and talk?
I'm 16.
But I can't. I got an orientation meeting I
Oh.
gotta get to.
I don't know how
What
old
for?
that guy was.
My duty for Mars.
Yeah.
Parallel to the,
See you
well,
around.
you know, obviously what
Talk then.
Of course.
SIE was saying.
Ice cream, whipped cream.
Did you get the job?
That wasn't a topping choice. Let's eat and we'll talk.
So that's a yes then.
So frustrating. This shit is so frustrating. This shit is so frustrating. He said it wasn't a big deal. Well, you should have known it wasn't.
Next week.
This shit is so
If you're
frustrating.
in such a rush to leave, you should probably just go.
I'm gonna punch my monitor. You said this wasn't a thing. I asked you. You said, no, it's not a big deal. I said about the job. Should I take it? You said, of course you should take it. So I took it. Well, now you're upset with me. You should have known I should have done that thing.
For now.
Don't do this.
I'm not doing anything. You're the one leaving.
Oh my God. Oh my God. True. This conversation, so real. Good for you, Thomas. Good for you, Thomas. Thomas is the homie.
To die because we couldn't shoot back.
Ooh, with the same,
Requesting permission to come aboard.
I believe that's the same thing that she,
Mission granted.
it's the red with the red cap and the gold on it. I think that's the same bottle. Season 3, episode 13 at the end.
Watch it, good.
Tinny watches good. Troy and Nabbit in the morning. What better way to stay out of politics than to get on his ship? Freelance. Bounty hunter. Boba Fett style. Boxer, invert, control profile boxer. Is that for like your pan? I mean, it looks like that's what it is. I've never seen profile boxer to mean something. Somebody will know what that is. It looks like it's controlling the position of the cable. There we go. So they needed 1 kilometer, and they only have 8. I forget what it was. They don't have enough rope to be like completely safe. 800, and they needed 1,000, I think.
Bringing her home.
Thank you kindly. Every time I hear "would you kindly," I gotta be sure if I'm the one doing it or if I'm being controlled. Or like the kind of pulsing music here. So it looks like, because there's a camera cut there and it's hiding something. So I have to imagine this thing, that thing right there sticking out. The cut that's going to show up, then come back here, is masking that they got rid of whatever tether or device they were using to pull or hoist her up. She's not able to walk forward seamlessly with the harness or device or whatever they used. And this little thing, like this little thing right here, is not in the next shot. But you can tell they used something to pull her up, use a camera cut, use another camera cut to get back to this angle, and she's like further on the platform already walking. And it's kind of jarring. And I have to imagine they use that to pull the harness off and like, okay, let her walk normally here. So cut to here, then cut right back there. And that little, the little whatever was here, if that's even what it was, but she's further on the platform. So the reason you would do that is, you know, whatever device you're using, you got to get rid of it. Very gentle. Very gentle.
We're set.
Very gentle.
Cable's connected.
Copy that. I'm gonna give her a little thrust. Hang tight.
Just the tip. Just the tip.
Here goes nothing.
Do the music. I like it. You're doing it, Peter.
We are climbing higher.
Nice. Triumphant music with the strings.
I didn't think you could pull it off.
It's a good thing you didn't kick me off that
Fight.
shuttle right at the very beginning of the show.
Say whatever you want.
Hold on. The tow is working.
Kind of this scene heavily reminds me of
The civilization.
it's not like identical to it, but it heavily
wiped out.
heavily influenced, heavily reminds me of this scene at the end of the previous season on the beach there.
Evolved to a watershed moment in our planet's history. We don't have all the facts yet, but we do know that opinions around the world dramatically changed about the ring gate since these images from New Terra became public.
Some report on New Terra leaked.
Underway.
It looks like the explosion with the shockwave thing.
Who leaked the images from New Terra?
Yes.
You said the last thing you wanted to do was unnecessarily scare.
Okay.
The planet.
Ever should have mattered.
Avasarala.
This isn't about the ring world. It's about your pride.
You told me to connect with the voters emotionally. At the memorial, they saw me as the caring matriarch you told me to be. Now they know I was right to be cautious about exploring the new worlds. You wanted me to play this game.
Do I like her more or less? I don't know. I don't know.
So I did.
She's damn
You
good
don't
at
get
it.
to be upset with me because I didn't play by your rules.
All your words today were lies.
Do I like her more or less?
I did what needed to be done.
You used our son's death for political advantage.
Give it to Mercury last. That's just the safest option. It's been a pretty uplifting episode right before shit hits the fan.
This is Mercury. Has the light shuttle been prepared with a proximity detonator?
I mean, you knew that. You knew it was going to happen. Eerie music. Is Miller back? Yes.
Miller.
What the fuck did you do?
Where the hell have you been?
Ominous music? Oh no. So something's wrong with the...
hell have you been?
What? Right? He's glitching out. Something's wrong with the projection? What?
This is Murtry. Prepare the light shuttle. I love democracy. I am the Senate.
What the fuck? Something's wrong. Something's wrong with Miller or Holden. I guess it's more likely something's wrong with the technology or the proto-molecule or whatever. It is possible something's wrong with Holden. I don't think that's what it is. Because you got to fire these neurons in the right way in order to make the apparition of Miller appear to Holden and no one else. So it's possible that Holden's the one that's misinterpreting it. I don't think that's what's going on. I think something's wrong with Miller. Barb seems fixed. They still got to get supplies and shit down. Murtry's still on his shit. Murtry's gonna die, unfortunately. That guy's not gonna make it. Avasarala. I don't know if I like her more because that was so dirty, or if I like her less because that was so dirty. The moon melting, I still have no idea what the moon melting was for. Unless, like, the moon melting, like, the shuttle that's falling gets melted. It's stopping reactions from happening, but it melted that shuttle. So maybe the moon is linked to the shuttle in some way, like the same materials. Or whatever. So I don't know what it is. But it seems like the moon and the shuttle are linked together because they both started like melting around the same time. And none of the other moons did. So that one in particular is different than the other ones? I'm not sure. 2 left. Eyesight's back. My eyesight's back. Shit's going to pick up the pace and get crazy. And I'm ready for it. Let's keep going. Bye.